Saturday Showdown. OK저축은행 브리온대 POX.
Very importantly, also a big threat for Taeum down the line as we close it out with a great ball delivery system in addition to the Yone, which is Owner's Rel, which had one of the best plays as Bulldog pulling out the way, unless we go for some crazy Lulu mid, but I expect it to be.
Yeah, that's exactly right, but still, the Glacial Prison going to be very, very dangerous. Let's jump into the Rift here for game number 1.
Yeah, I love that one.
That's my favorite, but it is a little bit...
Thematically also very cool. As we do see, I'm a big fan of going for the scaling runes on Quay, but Bulldog instead going for absolute focus. And
Only going to steal that one away. And Cuz going to let his team know that that is not a position where you want to be. Bulldog also going to be hit by the dissonance here as Owner. He has the flash, and he decides that he's not going to use it. Just going to get it from Bulldog. Good gank from Owner, but he's not going to go in. Doesn't want to give away his position. Okay, there it is. And the E is down, and now Bulldog is just dead. There's first blood, and it goes to Faker.
And right now, T1 building up a solid lead.
Zeus just going to ult in. Does pick up another turret shot and takes that one away. So hopefully he can sort of get himself together, and this is really rough. There we go, the crash down, and Bulldog is just going to get clockwork wind up to death. Faker finds him with the edge of the shockwave, and that is the end.
Yeah, Rice Smile.
I guess that'll just remain a mystery. Quantum Freaks are going to be able to grab the first Drake of the game. It's going to be an Infernal. Let's see what the next one is going to be. See what our soul options are as Taeun. Oh dear, this could be a flash over the wall, and there it is. Cuz is going to be able to secure the Drake, and Owner is just getting flashes left, right, and center.
But especially knowing that Owner is in the area, trying to force on a full health Faker. Not going to work as on deal.
Yeah, going to get polymorphed, but now he's out. We're going to get some more damage down. Good fire kick there from Carrier just to get Taeun out of here. Good trade for T1. As ulti comes through from Bulldog, a little bit of damage onto Faker there, but just trying to deter Faker from really playing with impunity in that mid lane. It's not quite working out just yet as Gumayusi with the culling throws it onto Taeun. He moves behind the minions to try and mitigate it. It does work out somewhat. Now some of these autos coming in. Goes a campfire, Carrier just keeping Gumayusi safe. But otherwise, Faker able to ignore it for the most part. 26 CS in the lead, a very similar story on the top side of the map. This wave comes towards Zeus. He is relatively low. Owner in the vicinity. Cuz will know exactly what's going on here as Owner is moving in and out of the Quantum Freak's vision. And there it is. Flash has to be used, but is used and used very well here by Zeus to make sure that he is not dying. Cuz the drive-by continuing. Winter's Wrath going to slow down the pursuit of Owner as another combo comes in from Bulldog. Not able to find the full thing though onto Faker. And not a lot of options as he moves towards possible demise. It is going to be an ult going into the wind though as a teleport is coming in down towards the bottom side. Faker turns up. That's going to be another kill for the GOAT of the mid lane. Not going to augment it with a fourth. That's going to go to Gumayusi. 4-0 here for T1.
Passes towards the top side. It looks initially like Faker is moving towards top to try and salvage a play there, keep Zeus safe, but instead opts to teleport down towards the bot lane. Cuz also starting off your combo with an ultimate against a player like Zeus, can't really expect that to work out as Faker sidesteps Bulldog skills.
Yeah, how many options do you have here really as in he goes and out he goes once again. Zeus just going to come and collect the kill, and Bulldog finds himself 0-3-0. It's not really what you want. 35 CS deficit in that mid lane. And Owner, keeping his head in, is going to go for a flash. Magnus Storm connects it onto Taeun in the end as the fire kick comes out from Carrier. Gumayusi going to get crushed, but there's just no damage here from Bulldog as Zeus, he's turning up now, gets the flash out with the ulti, sweeping them up. That is a bit of permafrost, so that Zeus is not going to be able to do too much more. But now Taeun is in the death chamber because Faker just found him in that raptor pit. Easy pickings here for this very fed Orianna.
That's a win, right there.
Oh yeah, Cuz taking himself a Rift Scuttler. There we go. Zeus wanting to get back towards this turret. And Taeun once again taking a huge combo here as the culling comes in. While Growth comes out, Chains of Corruption goes wide, and Gumayusi wants to find it, but Taeun standing his ground. Oh, Andil. Unfortunate. Nice little target change there from Gumayusi to get that kill. And now Owner is cantering towards the the Varus, and he does avoid some stuff, but the Magnus Storm...
Wait!
Down. Oh, never mind.
He's dead.
Sometimes you just get aftershocked, you know?
Oh, Taeun giggling as well.
Okay, ulti gonna get him out of there as teleport's coming in. Teleports from everywhere, actually, as Faker's going to flash. Ult comes through from Bulldog there as well as the flash forward from Dudu. Pulled back by the Infernal Chains, 900 gold. Goes to Kuz as Zeus is dashing forward. Not sure about that one. Not dead for a little while. Actually manages to take down 2. Never you mind. He is a monster. It's a triple kill.
Then Kwangno's like, Hail Mary play, let's give it a go. And Zeus looks at them and says, no, that was a 1v3, but then.
Yeah, we need to see how he managed to do it. Shockwave helping to soften them up, but now he's very low. Finds the dash forward, that kills the last minion. And now we've got another team fight as Owner is going to be taken down relatively low. It's a decent Chains of Corruption, but there's just no items, there's no damage, there's no options here for the Kwangdong Freaks, and now Gumayusi is chasing down Andil once again. Oh, that's a heavy wallet. Right in the back of the head, Chronicler. Yeah.
It's every single one.
As Bulldog's gonna get ulted here by Zeus, whose soul is unbound, and now somewhat pleased as, oh, a little bit of a roundabout there. Carrier just going for it, just wants to, okay. Just a bit of a crash into the side of the wall.
He's playing Mario Kart!
He is, and he's gonna need Cooper to put him back on the track, I think, as now Kuz diving forward. Gumayusi is gonna be taken down, all right. There's a little bit of something here from the Kwangdong Freaks.
Gets blown up.
나 바텀에 박치하러 갈게. 미안한데.
Oh, yeah. He's coming, but he's taken a ride.
갑니다.
He's going for the headbutt. Okay.
끝내버렸는데. 아, 타워 어디 갔어? 안 돼.
Where's the turret? Where's the turret? Where's the turret?
Playing Mario Kart, man!
Yeah. He takes his hands off the keyboard and like, I can't get there.
미카리다.
I think he was just having a really good time.
Something that's been said a lot by many of the T1 players were, we just want to have fun. Well, that
looked like
was
fun to me. That looked like fun to me. As Kuz loses half of his health bar, it's not very fun to beat a Sejuani in this game. Was able to help get a kill just before, but the immediate revenge there from Gumayusi does come forward. Inner turret now going to go down. And Kwangdong Freaks, I mean, there's bounty gold on the table here, Chronicler. 3 minutes until shellacking has been avoided, perhaps. I'd probably still call it that.
Even if they don't end, has it really?
Yeah, no. Well, Zeus is now buying a little bit of attention as the Baron is going to be taken down here. Pretty basic Baron this time around. Just the regular one. Oh.
As there they go!
All right, can Zeus get POG right here, right now? He is going to ult towards Andil. Oh, that's a bit of a cute one. He's dead. Okay, so maybe not. And now Chains of Corruption coming in. Faker, all right, the ulti is going to pop. Another Infernal Chains does a lot of work. He's not dead just yet, though. And now Kuz is going to get stunned up. Taeun was thinking about going for a back. He is very, very low. That is true. And Carrier, the frontline Melio, he is bloodthirsty. He is dangerous. And Ona has a Magnus Storm. Taeun, oh dear. He does have a barrier, uses the shield quite effectively and stays alive for some time. But Gumayusi is going to say no to that one. It's a double kill. Kuz is also dead. And we mentioned wallets before. They are going to once again come crashing down like a stack of bricks on top of Kwangdong Freaks. And T1 are going to follow that. That's my bet. So we'll see whether Kwangdong Freaks can bring that to us, but it's not looking good as T1 close in on the inhibitor turret towards the top side of the map. Jisung gave me a lot of question marks in the teleprompter, just to let you guys know. So she is really confused about what this hairbet even means. Is now Taeun. He's getting taken down extraordinarily low. Kuz now 50%. Zeus is right in towards the back line, and a wild growth means nothing to this Yone. He will still cut you down where you stand. Good flash there from Kuz. Feels like a delaying of the inevitable. And I don't know whether the pigtails are going to be a reality, Chronicler. It's a little bit unfortunate. As Kwangdong Freaks, one last opportunity for defense. Flash forward there from Zeus. So much damage from this Yone. Magnus Storm is fantastic, but a fountain is still somewhat dangerous. Gumayusi not too worried about this whole situation, though. He's got a pocket Melio and a dream, and he's just feeling invincible. The Nexus is exposed. The flash forward from Gumayushi. So much DPS. This is what the Lucian is first picked for, I guess. And the Nexus will go down. Pop goes the Lucian, but so does the Nexus. T1 win game 1.
The last time it was this over, this early, it was an 18k gold lead.
And it was just the gap.
Everywhere.
Kind of absurd. As you can see as well, the gold lead just linearly advancing towards the ultimate end of this one. It's pretty crazy.
We've gone full circle where if you want to have fun now, you're like, I haven't played a tank in so long.
Yep.
Get out of here with these carry matchups. I'm doing it. No Gnar, unfortunately.
I really like that sign. So Jason just told me the sign says pick Gnar.
Needs to be big here, or we're going to see a repeat of that first game.
Yep. Kwangdong, it can't get worse than game 1. See whether it goes better in game 2.
Denying you escape from the Jarvan, right? Ona can obviously EQ flash on top of you. That is something that you're going to have to deal with, but we'll see. Bulldog, what he can do this time around.
Let's have the fleet footwork. Looks like we are going to go for the more AD flavor of the LeBlanc. Corki pretty good in this matchup, as it turns out, in the LCK.
So we'll see to what extent they can use that as the gank on top.
Oh dear, okay, Dudu already flashing, does avoid the knock-up, but Ona's able to close the gap. Great knock-up there as the Bellows Breath comes in. Brittle is procced, and Dudu is dead. Ona collects first blood yet again.
Heal was down, barrier still down as well.
Oh, the answering play. All right, let's see. As Gumayushi trying to get himself to safety, does get pulled back, will be taken down. Let's see whether they keep themselves alive under the turret here as Taehoon really wanting to get this kill. Oh, the barrier going to be used. And now Ona will turn up. That will keep Carrier alive. A second World Atlas is going to be picked up here by Gumayushi, but the 1-1.
As Cuz is 6, that is quite big. Owner isn't just yet.
Yep, they're dashing forward. Gumayushi going to get slowed down. There's the cease and desist. They pick up the Lucian, and he is going to be taken down. 0-2 now for Gumayushi out of the gate. And Kwangdong Freaks find a gold lead.
Taehoon is quite fat. Is actually sitting on a gold lead, but we do have another gank from Owner. No flash on Taehoon.
Yep, Tidal Wave comes in. Taehoon going to avoid it. There is the sidestep on the Chains of Corruption as well, as Owner has one thing on his mind. There's the knock-up. Bubble connects as well, and the culling to finish it off. Cuz just not going to break his stride, going to stay on that dragon. No way that he could have saved his AD carry there. So Taehoon sent to the death chamber for the first time so far this game. Still better than game number 1, but this is T1 moving themselves back into a good position as the Ornhorn has been rang. There's the knock-up onto Dudu. Equalizes decent as now he's looking to try and turn it, but oh my goodness, there's the flash forward. Zeus wants to find even more. Needs another Bellows Breath or a dash. As there it is, he does dash on forward and the Bellows Breath comes in. That's the solo kill for the Ornn. Of course, something that LS spoke about all the time.
Baker's package.
Yeah. Can get out of any situation here as now Rocket not going to quite land there as Bulldog just trying to be frustrating. Remember, these two, if they do go to Kwangdong Freaks, they will have the Void Mites, the mini Kevs. As Zaya standing in here, there is 4. And this last one, Cuz is able to grab it, does mean that they will have a lot of assistance taking down these turrets. So there we go, able to lock down 5. Nicely done.
Even with Dudu, none of his results, but just hold up, Taehoon.
Yeah, another big teleport towards the backside. Faker's turned up, and Taehoon's going to flash in. He's looking to try and go for the 1-for-1, and he is going to be able to find it there. Faker, though, he'll collect 2 for himself, and it is a T1 trade. Still making the best of a bad situation there, you could say, for Taehoon. And Bulldog going to be able to return the favor as well here in this mid lane, grabbing a couple of plates for himself as Ona turns up. Also, shout out to their new challenger support there with his skin choice. Feeling pretty safe about the situation. Another plate does go over. Gonna have a look at it again. Oh my goodness, 17-game winning streak as now Gumayushi takes Cuz on a merry jaunt, but he's still going to go down. Ona fighting them within the Cataclysm here, but it's not going to be a good sign. And now Bulldog's turned up. Oh my goodness, this turret really has... Yeah, it's a bit angry, as Carrier is looking a bit like a fish out of water, Chronicler. What do you reckon? Yeah, Cuz going to be able to take that kill. Nice bubble. to grab one on the back end, but that's a bit of a disaster for T1 on the bottom side of the map. Nicely played here from Kwangdong Freaks.
Look at that. Look how fun that is.
Much. I actually think they're really cool, the mega cones and stuff like that. But I can see how they could frustrate. As Cuz moving in, we're going to try and get some damage onto Ona. Faker getting out of there.
Cuz? There's no turrets.
Yeah, the flash has to be used, and he's going to flash. Gets that cease and desist, and now Bulldog with the Mimic Distortion, able to get in there and grab that kill. Taeyun could be in trouble now as well, as Gumayusi gets the double tap, and now Andor could be in trouble as well, but the tidal wave, a little bit short there as Carrier, optimistic use of it.
T1 to just take a big win, as Guma is toasted.
Yeah, welcomed by an equalizer as he walked towards that brush. And Dudu will just obliterate him. Ona with the Mega Cone does make it all the way towards this mid lane. Yep, feeling the clock a little bit here. Kwangdong Freaks not wanting to give this one up, this advantage that they do have. Oh my goodness, the Lights are doing so much work. There's the package delivered to Taeyun, who misses the Chains of Corruption, and Faker will keep himself alive. It's a double kill here for Gumayusi, as now Kwangdong Freaks going down solo. Make that one a triple! As Faker looking for these rockets, Gumayusi desperately wanting a quadra kill. He's not going to get it, but they'll grab, oh, he almost gets it. But they'll grab themselves a dragon. And Cuz and Dudu just going to run for the hills. With that triple kill, has moved to a 300 gold advantage over Taeyun. Not to mention the support item helping out. So, Shelly makes her way in. Ona going to drive this one towards the outer turret in mid. Hope Carrier's taking notes. And there it goes. Now could be another charge as Gumayusi looking for Taeyun, gets a double tap with the Light Slinger, but not going to do too much meaningful damage. Will guarantee the charge though, as now Bulldog looking for that flank angle. Let's see what he can find. Cease and desist, Cuz goes in. The equalizer is decent, but Cuz just evaporates. Faker going to be taken down though, as now Bulldog's clone is running amok. And they're going to have to flash, and oh my goodness, Taeyun! He was there, then he wasn't, and it's another triple kill for Gumayusi. From 2-5 to 8-5. Chronicler?
That's a comeback story that I'm sure Kwangdong fans aren't too happy about. And they do take down Faker, but at what cost? Way too much, that's what. That was not a good deal for Kwangdong. Bulldog is going to try and salvage something here. Maybe can somehow get himself a miracle steal.
Zeus headbutts the wall, and Bulldog gets caught by the bubble. Still makes it out, as the Mega Cone is going to send him to Narnia.
Do hope they can hold on. Game still is a market improvement over the last one, but T1 pushing in now at 26 minutes.
Yeah, these turrets do not stand for very long against this Corki and Lucian. Especially not with Bulldog not there to defend. He is going to be able to get themselves a turret on this top side. There's going to be 5 turrets taken here, as now Cuz goes a little bit too far forward. Gumayusi with the culling just goes straight through the Vi, and the rest of the team are also just turning to dust. A double for Faker and a double for Guma, and they are not stopping there. Nexus turrets in their sights, and T1 earning themselves a pretty early night here with a 2-0 over Kwangdong Freaks. Bulldog not even safe on his fountain as T1 get to work. My goodness. They are looking like they're a bit angry about the result of the match against Gen G, and they've tidied things up here, taking down Kwangdong Freaks pretty comfortably. Repeat over the last 3 seasons here in the LCK. So Hammer Life Esports definitely looking like another contender, as they tried to go for the countdown to see who was going to dive the fountain, and then no one actually succumbed to it. And some GG is going to be called. T1 very comfortable 2-0 here today. As Gumayusi once again, even though he was, put relatively far behind, still does a massive amount of damage.
Guys, this is Deer for the POG Interview translation, joined by Owner and Zeus of T1. Congratulations! Owner, what a refreshing performance for your first win of Springs. How do you feel? Of course, every time we win, I am very happy. So I just have to say I'm very delighted. And Zeus? I was really worried about losing today, but I'm really glad that we were able to get a 2-0 victory. And KDF was the team that helped you with your Worlds run as a scrim partners, and you must have a better understanding of them as a team by now. So how was it playing against them today?
롤드컵 때랑 비슷하게 나오는 면도 있고 또 바뀐 것도
I feel like the champions and the draft flow is pretty similar to our Worlds run. And all the top champions that I've been seeing are very similar and very familiar. And I feel like it was actually everything that I was familiar with today. And Owner, you were setting up early mid game so intelligently, and the analyst us was so amazed by the way you utilized vision for some mind games. Let's take a look at the replay here. Can you walk us through how you set up your pathing here? Instead of really setting up, I feel like I wanted to focus around mid as our win condition so that it's set up nicely for the rest of the game to snowball well. The blue seal, were you happy about that? Yeah, I was very, very happy. And Zeus, in game 2, a lot of the people, a lot of the fans and the casters were hoping that you would play Gnar, but what made you think that Ornn was a better pick? It's because I really wanted to play a tank. And as you have said, yeah, your play with Ornn was very reliable. It looks like they have a nice art regarding your POG. And remember your solo kill against Rumble? Let's take a look at the replay again. How did you see the solo kill angle here? I was getting beat up here, and I just wanted to fight back for once. I was tired of just getting one-sidedly beaten up. So I guess because I was scaling and I was farming pretty well, I got pretty tanky enough to actually fight back and get this solo kill. And Zeus and Owner, there was a 3, 2, 1 countdown for the fountain dive, but no one went in, and only Faker blew his splash. So how come? Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and no one went in. So how come? I meant to say, 1, 2, 3, let's hit the Nexus. And what about you, Zeus? I think my hand just slipped off my mouse. You must be quite happy about today's win. Your next opponent is KT. And POG, who has made his comeback to the LCK, is going to be there. So what is your resolution into that match? I hope that we get to keep this momentum and fight our way through our victory again against KT. And Zeus, what is your goal? I watched KT's match. And POG is a very great player. So I think we have a lot of preparation ahead of us. I hope that we get to continue our winning streak. This will be the end of the interview with Owner and Zeus from T1, and back to the space.